What's up, guys, and welcome to Myth-Busting Mondays, episode number 6 for Black Ops 6 Zombies. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you guys have got any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, make sure you leave them inside of the comment section right now or at the end of the video, and we'll see which ones get featured next week. We've got some absolutely incredible myths ahead of you in today's episode, and the final myth of today's show will help out so many of you on that camo grind. But if you are excited about this video and this episode of Myth-Busting Monday, support the channel as always by smashing that like button. We're going to be aiming for 2,115 likes on this video, and if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. The road to 1 million is real, only 60,000 to go. But without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy Myth-Busting Mondays, episode number 6 for Black Ops 6 Zombies. So the first myth of today's show is being sent in by Beloved Sniper. And Beloved Sniper says, myth, if you manage to spin 2 boxes at once, can you use respin cycle and respin both the boxes? Pizza emoji equals question mark plus 2 squared brackets. I don't know what that says. I'm not no math whiz, but I can bust myths. So we've got to try this one out. This is great. Can respin cycle spin 2 boxes at the exact same time? Problem is, mystery box is only at one place on the map, so we will have to get a fire sale for this. And I guess the closest boxes that I can think of is maybe Liberty Falls. So let's go make our way over to Liberty Falls and let's go and check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the map of Liberty Falls. You guys can see inside of my inventory right now, I do have an immolation, a liquidation, gobblegum to get that fire sale. And this should be, yep, there you go. We've got a respin cycle right here as well, so we can do this myth. So I've been thinking, and this seems to be definitely the closest mystery box locations on both maps, Liberty Falls and Terminus. We've got that one there, and then we've also got this one inside of the bowling alley. So without further ado, let's activate our immolation liquidation to get a fire sale inside of the map. We're gonna go and make our way over and hit this mystery box first, and then run back straight over to the one that's outside, hit that mystery box, and then we'll try respin cycle and hopefully see if we're able to respin both of these boxes at the exact same time. So we've hit both of the boxes right now. You can see the one inside of the bowling alley right there is open, and the one outside is open. Let's do respin cycle, and bowling alley is going, and the outside is going as well. Let's go, dude. Yeah, that's incredible. So respin cycle can respin both the mystery boxes if you have 2 in at the exact same time. Realistically, this is pretty cool, and I guess if I was on a higher round and you were maybe wanting the wonder weapon that you didn't have yet, this technically doubles your chance of getting it from 1 mystery box spin. Now, granted, if you have a fire sale active, you may as well just keep on flipping the mystery box that you are next to. But hey, this is just a cool little functionality thing that you can do inside of zombies that actually works. So there you go. Thank you very much for sending that myth in. That was freaking awesome, dude. And let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. Okay, so our next myth of today's show has been sent in by Andy in the basement. What are you doing in the basement, sir? Come out. And he says, can you revive yourself with a C4 and the quick revive augment? Place 1 on the ground and leave it there, then shoot it when you're down. It eliminates the need for the ray gun or the sallies. Now, this is actually a really good myth, and it brings up a good point about Black Ops 6 Zombies right now, is that with this augment, when you go down and you need to revive yourself with it, there's a lot of weapons that are just so weak, especially on higher rounds, that you're just not going to be able to kill a zombie, and therefore it's not going to go off, and therefore you can't revive yourself with it. So like Andy in the basement said, the ray gun and also the Mustang and Forts are really the only way that you can do this. But if we have a C4 in our invent and we know we're going to go down, could we potentially throw one on the ground and shoot it to kill a zombie to revive ourselves? I don't know. Let's go make our way over to Terminus right now. Let's go and check this out. Okay, here we are on the map at Terminus. Let's buy quick revive real quick, and then we've definitely got it. And before I jumped into this game, I did place on the augment, which allows you to get revived from a quick revive if you kill a zombie. So let's place our C4 down on the ground right now. There we go. Look at it looking good. And let's get this zombie to get rid of all of our health and make us actually go down. And then hopefully when we are down, we can just use our pistol that we've got right here, literally just to shoot the C4, kill a zombie, and see if we get up again. So here we go. Let's check this out. In 3, in 2, in 1. Ow, there we go. We are actually up again. Brilliant. Okay, so yes, 100% that does work. So there you go. That's actually really good. So it will eliminate the need for the Mustang and Forts and also the ray gun. I don't know what round the C4 will be a one hit on these zombies up until, but for right now, that is definitely a great way how to get the res with that quick revive augment. Personally, I don't use the augment. I didn't like it inside of Cold War. I much prefer just getting a normal down inside of the game. But hey, if you like that augment on that quick revive, then there you go. That's an easy way how you can get back up again again. When you get down to really low health, just throw a C4 on the ground, shoot it when you're down, kill that zombie, and you'll be good to go. So there you go. Very cool myth right there. Thank you very much for sending that in. And let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show is being sent in by Smeedy. And Smeedy says, myth. If you use the melee macchiato augment that gives ammo on melees, do you get extra hand cannon shots? And this is a great myth. So you guys know we have a brand new score streak inside of zombies that came out last week called the hand cannon. It's actually a pretty decent weapon. It's not great against the boss fights, but it's good against pretty much everything else inside of the game. And you only get 10 bullets every time you buy one of these, which seems like a lot considering the salvage is quite expensive too. But with the augment with melee macchiato that you would typically use with a normal weapon that when you melee you get some ammo back, can this work on the hand cannon, basically giving you an unlimited score streak? If this works, this will be incredible. So let's make our way over to Liberty Falls right now. Let's get a hand cannon. Let's check this out. Okay, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, on the map Liberty Falls. And yes, before I jumped inside of this game, I did place on the augment onto my melee macchiato that allowed you to get ammo back when you melee zombies. And we have now purchased our hand cannon from the crafting table. So without further ado, let's bring out the hand cannon. We'll waste a few bullets real quick so we know if this actually works when we melee a zombie. Let's wait for a zombie. There we go. We got him coming out the window. Let's melee him. And yeah, dude, look at that. We went from 5 bullets to 6 bullets and it's actually working. This is incredible. Oh my God, right? You can actually get an unlimited score streak inside of the map right now. So if you are someone that wants to play with the hand cannon, or you never know, inside of our daily challenges, we might eventually get a daily challenge, which might actually be to use the hand cannon and get a certain amount of kills. This is going to be incredible. And can you imagine if our DLC 1 zombies boss on Citadel Day More is mega affected by the hand cannon? We could go inside of that boss fight and just destroy him with unlimited ammo with this melee macchiato augment. That is freaking amazing. Unlimited ammo on this score streak. And it's actually really, really good. I know I'm only on round 19, but it's very effective against zombies, isn't it? But there you go. That does work. You can have unlimited ammo on your hand cannon score streak if you have the augment active for melee macchiato that puts ammo back when you melee a zombie. Brilliant. Right. Well, without further ado, let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. Okay, so the next myth of today's show is being sent in by Savage Pokey and a 6-month membership renewal on there as well. Thank you very, very much. If you aren't a member, feel free to become one. I absolutely appreciate it. And Savage Pokey says, week 5 of asking and a crying smiley face. I do apologize, but now it's getting answered. Myth. Like the arcade machine Easter egg step on Forsaken on Cold War, can you use a stun grenade instead of dead wire AAT for the electricity box step on Terminus to save points? Love the series so far, pizza, and loads of pizza emojis. Brilliant myth. Yeah, if you guys don't know, there's an Easter egg step on Forsaken that you were supposed to have dead wire for, and this is a map on Cold War. But people found out that you could just use stun grenades instead of dead wire, and it did the same effect. So if Treyarch put this back inside of Black Ops 6 like they had in Cold War, be interesting if they did. So without further ado, let's go and make our way over to Terminus right now, and instead of shooting the electricity box with the dead wire AAT, let's throw a stun grenade at it. Without further ado, let's check this thing out. Okay, here we are on the map Terminus right now, and you guys can see that I am currently on the Pack-a-Punch platform, and we are going to raise it up, and we are going to go make our way over to that electricity box right now as well. I do not have dead wire on this weapon, but I do in fact have a concussion grenade, which is the stun grenades inside of this game. So without further ado, let's throw it through the hole, and let's see if this works. You have got to be kidding me. Dude, what are the chances of that? Okay, ridiculous. Well, you saw what happened right there. It bounced straight out of the window and came back onto the platform. So without further ado, I'm going to jump back into another game of Terminus, and let's see if we can get this to work. Here we go. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back after that ridiculous attempt, and we're on a new game of Terminus right now. So we've got more concussion grenades, so without further ado, let's throw it through the window, and let's check out if it will activate the box that's inside of that room. Here we go. Let's check this out, and... No, it did not. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. What is up with these grenades? Bounce back at me again, but there you go. No, it does not work on the boxes inside of this map. And before anyone says, yes, look, if we go and make our way over to the craftable table, we know they're not called stun grenades. They are called concussion grenades, but when you throw them, it says stun going out. So this is what they consider to be stun grenades inside of this game. So there you go. No, the concussion grenades or the stun grenades inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies does not work on the AAT step that you need dead wire for inside of this game, similar similar to how it would have worked on Cold War on Forsaken. But there you go. Very cool myth. If it would have worked, that would have been great. But no, up until this point in time, you definitely still need to get dead wire on your weapon to do this Easter egg step on the map Terminus. But there you go. Thank you very much for sending that myth in right there. That was freaking amazing. And let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show has been sent in by GFan2001. And GFan2001 says, myth, does idolize change your vision in cutscenes after you complete Easter eggs? And loads of pizza emojis. Brilliant myth right here. This is something that we definitely would have tested out back in Black Ops 3 so much by now. And it used to do it on that game. All the cutscenes were in-game, and every gobblegum that you activated pre-cutscene would affect that cutscene. Whether it be killing time actually stopping the cutscene, or idolize actually making that cutscene black and white. But does that work also inside of Black Ops 6 zombies? I don't know. Let's jump over to the map Liberty Falls right now, complete the entire Easter egg once again, and let's activate idolize right before we go inside of that cutscene, and let's see if the cutscene will either be in color and it doesn't work, or black and white, and this myth does work. Without further ado, let's go over to Liberty Falls. Let's go and check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the final part of the boss fight inside of Liberty Falls, and you guys can see inside of my invent right now that I have got my idolize ready to use whenever I want. We're on the final little bit, the final little abomination that we need to kill right now, and as soon as his health gets to 0, I'm gonna instantly activate my idolize, go inside of that cutscene, and we'll see if that cutscene's either gonna be black and white or it's gonna be in color. Fingers crossed it's in black and white, and then this myth actually does work. But there you go, the boss is dead. Okay, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Activate idolize, and let's see if it's gonna work. Come on, activate, activate, activate. There you go, good, good, good. My God, sometimes these don't work. Is it gonna be black and white? No, wow, dude, is this actually in-game? It must be in-game, right? It's so weird. It's actually programmed completely differently than how Black Ops 3 zombies worked. Our Gobblegum 100% activated right before the cutscene started. I saw the actual activation of the Gobblegum over the right-hand side of the screen as well. So 100% it's on and used inside of the game, but the cutscenes are still in color. So Gobblegums do not affect these cutscenes inside of this game at all, unless Treyarch do add killing time to this game, and then we can check out if we can actually pause the cutscenes. But as for right now, it works completely differently than how Black Ops 3's cutscenes worked. Very interesting. I need to speak to someone from Treyarch about this and actually know what is the difference between the two games and why that didn't work compared to Black Ops 3 when it definitely would have worked. Very interesting. But there you go. No, it does not allow you to be in black and white mode inside of the cutscene if you enter idle eyes before it. But a very cool myth nonetheless, and I wish it would have worked, but it didn't. But hey, that's just the life of a mythbuster. But hey, thank you very much to GFan2001 for sending that myth, and I appreciate that a lot, dude. Thank you very, very much. And let's go make our way over to the next myth of today's show. So the next myth of today's show has been sent in by Drayson Ball 1560. And Drayson Ball says, myth. Can you use the chopper gunner score streak to destroy the exfil helicopter when exfiltrating? And loads of pizza emojis. That's actually a lot of pizza emojis. I appreciate that. I expect every myth for next week to have some. But yeah, I actually don't know the answer to this. I'm sure some of y'all will already be like, yeah, you definitely can. Oh no, you definitely can't, inside of the comment section right now. But I have absolutely no idea. From someone who doesn't exfil very often, I would love to be able to jump into the game right now and test this out. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and make our way over to Terminus right now. I'll use the exit strategy Gobblegum to make this way easier, and let's actually see if we can destroy the helicopter with a chopper gunner inside of Terminus. Let's go and check this out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the map at Terminus. We're going to go and make our way over to the Gobblegum machine right now. I am 99.9% sure that this is going to be exit strategy because I have counted my cycle, and it should be... Yep, there you go, exit strategy, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So without further ado, let's activate our exit strategy. Let's go and make our way over to the actual helicopter place, wherever it lands to pick me up. I've got my chopper gun already inside of our invent, and without further ado, we'll check out if we can actually down the helicopter with a chopper gunner. And brilliant, it wants me to go all the way over the other side of the map. So I'll be back in 1 minute when I make that 5-minute trek. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've made it to the island. I'm rejoining you right now. And once again, the myth is to see if we can damage the helicopter or destroy the helicopter that's trying to exfil us out of there with the chopper gunner score streak. Once again, I have no idea if this is gonna work. I very rarely exfil, so I have no idea right now. But without further ado, let's shoot our helicopter and let's see if this is going to work. Here we go. Let's check this out in 3, in 2, in 1, and let's go. No. It doesn't look like it's doing anything anyway. To be fair, right now, while I'm trying to shoot these guys, you can see that the blades are actually kind of stopping my bullets going through. So that already 100% confirms that the exfil helicopter is 100% invincible. But there you go. Very cool myth right there, especially for someone that does not exfil at all very often. But I enjoy doing that a lot. So thank you very, very much. And without further ado, let's go and make our way over to the final myth, the ultimate myth of today's show. And the final myth of today's show has been sent in by me, obviously, because it's a banger myth. And this is going to be showing you guys exactly how to get Mule Kick inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. This thing is absolutely insane. And you guys know Mule Kick is something that we are massively lacking inside of this game, especially if you're going for camo grinding, especially if you're trying to get all the camos unlocked inside of the game. It can be a real pain that you can only carry 2 weapons, especially on Liberty Falls, where I always like to make sure that my secondary weapon is a jet gun. So if we're going for those camos with 1 weapon, I want to make sure I've got another weapon to kill manglers with so we can go for another camo on that gun, and then obviously there's no room for that jet gun. So this is how we are going to do it. We're going to get rid of all of the bowling shoes inside of the map except from 1, and I'm going to leave the 1 inside of spawn. We're going to get a C4 and we're going to go and place the C4 over near the bowling shoes inside of the spawn area. Then we're going to make our way to the bank. We're going to go up to the safe and we're going to wait until the text appears on the screen, and then we're going to back up a little bit until the text is gone. We're going to activate our C4 really quickly by double tapping and then very quickly interact with the bank vault itself. If done correctly, the numbers will pop up and we'll be teleported inside of the bowling alley for the bowling alley Easter egg. And when we're in there, we can exit off the numbers, and you'll notice that I now get given a knife, and this knife is now our Mule Kick weapon. So after the 2 minutes is up and we get teleported outside of the bowling alley again, you'll notice that I have my Mule Kick weapon on right now. I have my pistols, I have my jet gun, and I can also go and buy another weapon with those hands out, meaning I now have 3 weapons inside of the game. I have Mule Kick, and yes, before anyone asks inside of the comment section, yes, the bowling alley Easter egg can be done multiple times inside of a game, which, yes, it means that you can hold even more weapons. You can hold 4, 5, 6. You can hold every single weapon on the entire game if you do this multiple times. So there you go. Mule Kick inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies is here and ready for you to enjoy. That was found by my boy Serial Glitches. I absolutely love them. So once again, do go and check out their channel. It'll be linked inside of the description right now. We love Serial Glitches. And there you go. Mule Kick inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. But there you go. That is the end of Mythbusting Mondays episode number 6 for Black Ops 6 Zombies. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you have, make sure you absolutely smash a like on the video right now. We're aiming for 2,115 likes, and if you are brand new, make sure you click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. The road to 1 million is real. Make sure you leave your myths inside of the comment section for next week's episode to get featured next week, and thank you very much for watching. I love you all a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.